Hi Libra, welcome to your August 2021 General Love Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Libra. This will not resonate with every Libra that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Libra, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Libra. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Libra and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Alright Libra, let's get started. Alright, so Libra, for this reading I'm tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field of someone who has romantic feelings or intentions towards you in this very moment, whether you know it or not, whether you're together or apart. And let me just say, wow, there is a lot of passion here for you, Libra. The passion between the two of you is exciting. It's passionate. It's alluring. It's magnetic. But, you know, there is some sort of someone feeling, is it ready? Is it time? Can we do this? And let me tell you something, Libra. Someone has on their mind commitment. Someone has on their mind even marriage. Someone has on their mind stability. But they were very confused for a while what this all meant. Why the feelings are so strong for you. Why the passion is uncontrollable when it comes to you. You do things that make them go crazy, make them go wild. You know, physically, sexually, sure, but even just the way you talk, the way you walk, just everything about you really turns them on. And feelings got involved. 7 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. You know, if there has been a moment of like uncertainty or a pause, or even someone kind of being a bit guarded or defensive, it's because they were confused at all these feelings that they were having for you, that they didn't expect to catch, that they didn't expect to have. You know, for some, I kind of feel that this person kind of started off with having like a player energy, playette energy, and you completely flipped the script for them. And saying flip the script, I don't know if someone's into acting or used to do like plays in high school, college. Maybe you guys met in high school and college. But I'm really feeling you guys are still connected very strongly now. And if they were getting a bit guarded or defensive, they were still just trying to figure out what this means, what this connection means. Why is it you that drives them so crazy? What about you makes them feel this type of way? And it's all these feelings that it was hard for them to decipher. And, you know, they don't want to be a player anymore. You know, I'm hearing that song by Big Pun and Joe, Not a Player Anymore. I don't know if that song resonates with you in any way, but you really were the one to make them realize that they're not just looking for someone to have fun with. They're not looking for someone just to be temporary the way they may have viewed it going into this with you. It's all completely changed because of you, their energy, their vibration. it's turned from something that was going to what they thought was going into it being solely just for fun, seeing where this goes, to absolutely being serious about this now. And I think even in this moment, you are still kind of experiencing them being a bit guarded. And if you are, know that's just temporary. It's just for now. And they're really crazy about you, Libra. I'm getting that someone, this is so random, that someone hates wearing bras. You or this other person. If it's not for you, just bear with me for a second. But like, you know, bras are just uncomfortable. I don't wear them. I let them fly. They like the fact that they get a little bit of a sneak peek if you're one of those people that don't wear bras. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But you know what? What I'm really drawn to this is questioning if they found a soulmate. See those two candles? If they found the person that really has made them believe that there is no one else that could have this. I mean, my goodness, Libra. So many different feelings pop up when they think of you. And I think it's just some of the feelings of uncertainty or fear because they really weren't expecting this. To feel this strongly, to have all these emotions for you. I think they were confused, but they're not confused anymore. The passion for you, the love for you, speaks very clearly to them now. I'm seeing someone that likes to wear baseball caps, but when they kiss you, they turn it around to face the lid facing the other way, or maybe you do that. And then they like to wear their hat backwards sometimes. I don't know. And you've definitely worn their shirt when you stayed the night, when you went over. Or maybe they worn yours, they still have it. Or they, you know, they like being in your clothes. I don't know, like the jacket, sweater, shirt. Or vice versa, right? Let's get into this. At the center of all this is the Two of Wands, fire energy, Aries energy. I mean, they've decided what they want, Libra. It took them a bit, they were a bit confused, they were a bit unsure, but now they're ready to get this going. They're going to make the moves if they haven't. They're going to speak up. They're going to, I mean, I think it's just like, you guys really can't keep away from each other for very long. If there are periods of silence, if there are periods of, you know, either of you kind of pulling back or walking away, somehow you always end up back together, and it's because of the strong magnetic pull you have for one another. And they're going to talk about this. They really just feel like no one gets them going the way you do. And it's like, I want to say fire and water. I don't know if someone has fire and water in their chart, but it's like, even if you guys felt at first that, you know, whatever, this was just going to be temporary, a fun date, let's see where this goes, it worked out unexpectedly almost in that way. And I feel for some of you, you guys are kind of like opposites. And I'm hearing that phrase, opposites attract. Whether that's personality, whether this person really wasn't your type, but it was something about them that really pulled you in. But I think you guys are really, in August, going to move forward together, having a plan on taking this to where it can go, but not leaving, not wanting to cut this off. Absolutely not. There's a decision that's being made to move forward with you. And what's crossing this is the Page of Wands. So, fire energy again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There's just something about you, Libra. There's just something they can't fully walk away from, that they fully can't let go of. I'm hearing Hinge. I don't know if you guys met on Hinge, or someone's door could kind of be broken right now that they're looking to fix. Really random, but anyway. They're wanting to see you. I think they're going to try to set up for you guys to do something this week, that's kind of what I'm picking up on. Maybe on Friday is what I'm hearing. Whatever you watch this, you know, maybe the following Friday that you guys are going to have plans. But, you know, what's crossing this is just like your desire for each other is just so strong. It's so incredible. It's so magnetic. You guys send a lot of like, you dirty talk to each other when you're intimate in bed with one another. But you do everything that makes this person go crazy about you. And I even see a lot of sexting, maybe phone sex for some of you may resonate, especially if you're at a distance. You guys know how to keep it alive. The fire never dies down between the two of you. And there's always something new with you that gets them even more excited. I think you guys try a lot out in bed with each other. New positions, new ideas. What's crowning this is the Hierophant. I mean, they're really thinking about having this solidified is what I'm hearing. And I'm seeing like the 100 emoji. Don't know if you used that with each other recently or what, but like completely having only you, which again has completely changed their whole perspective. Before, they loved having the attention from other people. They loved having their options open. But with the strong, passionate connection with you, why would they search for anyone else? And quite frankly, Libra, I'm not trying to, you know, get you going or anything, hype you too up, but sexually, there's no one that compares to you. You're the best they've ever had. And they know if they want to keep that around, they have to make it committed. They have to show that they care. They have to show how far they're willing to take this. But with the Hierophant crowning this as well, it's like you've taught them so much about themselves. You've opened their mind. You've expanded their mind. They had a very limited way of thinking about love and sex and, you know, flirtation. Like, it was very, very basic, but you dove deep with them. And you hit a place not a lot of people ever have. What's rooting this is the Knight of Pentacles. So this could have been going on for a while now. Even like I feel this energy that you guys met like at the beginning of the pandemic, like 2020, early 2020. And maybe, you know, because of the pandemic, things have been moving slowly because you weren't able to go out as much, you weren't able to hang out as much, or whatever the case is. But I'm hearing just slow and steady wins the race. Like, you didn't want this person when they were in that beginning energy of like, you know, only wanting to have a good time, being a bit immature, not really ready to take it any farther than what they're comfortable with. You had to go through this period of everything unfolding slowly so they can evolve with you, is what I really get with that. I feel like there was a moment when you guys were both in the car talking and someone had to push on the brakes to avoid hitting something, or someone kind of stopped too soon in front of them or something. Like, I don't know, but it didn't get into an accident. But that could just be a metaphor as I see things, hear things. Sometimes they're not so literal. Sometimes it is just a metaphor where you really caught them off guard. And so because this all felt new, they had to go slowly. But you led them every step of the way. I feel, Libra, you got them to chase you, which is something they never do with anyone. They don't chase. But with you, it's worth it. It's worth pursuing. They know there's value in this. They know there's a worth in this. And they know you're a dime to cherish. You know that there's value in what you give and who you are. So in the recent past, we have the Hangman. So Taurus just had this in their recent past too. So if you guys are dealing with the Taurus, or if you have Taurus in your chart, I highly suggest checking out the Taurus reading to see if there's messages for you there. But it's similar in the way where there was a period of like uncomfortability with their emotions for you. They didn't get it. They didn't understand it. It completely turned their world upside down. It kind of shook them in some perspective, you know, in some aspect. It's just completely, again, like different than Taurus. It's caught them off guard to where they really had to think about this. They had to analyze this. They had to reflect. And again, if there has been some sort of guard, it's because they're still recently, like, you know, you've just felt this different type of energy. It's not because they're not interested. It's because they're still trying to figure it out. You took them there, is what I'm hearing. You took them to a place where everything had to change. Their perspective, their frequency, their vibration. And we see that so much in connections that were faded in some sort of way, that especially with the Hierophant crowning this, like, this was planned. Don't get it twisted. And I really do feel through the power of your passion, your allure, your whatever it is that they just can't fully leave or just drop, it's made them think a lot about, can I really do this with Libra? Am I ready to do this? Completely unexpected. But at the end of the day, who do they have on their mind when they go to bed, when they wake up, when they're wondering who they want to hang out with next? It's you. I'm seeing the letter P, first, middle, last initial. There's something about your skin that they absolutely love. The color, the skin tone. I don't know, the smoothness. If you lotion yourself every day after a bath and shower, maybe the lotion you use smells really good. Or it leaves like a little bit of glitter on your skin. Anyway. What you need to know, 7 of Wands. If there is a wall, if there is a defense, if there is a guard, it's temporary. And don't get it twisted, like I said, they 100% are feeling you, literally. And they can't stay away from you for very long. So, like, if they haven't replied, they will reply. If they even left you on red, it may take a few hours for them to get back. But I think really, Libra, it's like when you are faced with something that's surprising and unexpected, you kind of do get on the defense as if like, this is new. What is this? How do I figure this out? And that's, I feel that just the process they're going through right now. So it's all about to change, really. And you're going to see in August the 2 of Wands energy of this passion, this pursuit, this chase. And by the way, there's 2 7s here. Someone's birthday could be August 7th. You could be seeing 7-7, 7-7-7. Oh, August 7th. Maybe that's an important date. October 7th, October 17th, possibly even September 27th. You could be life path 7s. But trust how you feel in this, Libra. Even if they're trying to send you mixed signals, even if they're not being very clear, you know. You know it's just a matter of time before they come back or that they have that same energy with you. But I think it's going to be a lot more serious now than it's ever been before. The month of August is going to change everything for the 2 of you. But to see how this is going to unfold, what is likely to happen, what is likely to you're going to experience from this person by the end of August, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I will pull a card from this Messages of Love Oracle cards that you can purchase on Etsy. Let me see if there's anything else you need to know about this connection. Interference. Interesting. So, who else got this? It was either Scorpio or Aries, if I'm not wrong, and then chemistry. Ooh, yeah. The attraction you feel is mutual. So an external party is intruding on this relationship. So, okay. This may be a small message for someone out there, or maybe even it's the interference of their own emotions that are coming into play. An external party, sure, it could be another person, but I'm not feeling third party energy. if someone is trying to hit them up, is trying to go on a date with them, I really do feel like the fire doesn't compare to what they feel with you, the passion. And maybe, but more so, I feel this is on your end, Libra. I feel almost as if some sort of ex is trying to come back into your life, or some sort of person is interested in you that you've kind of said, all right, if it doesn't work out with this person, maybe I'll go with them. But really, I feel too, nothing can interfere with what this is between the two of you. At the center of this is the Two of Wands, and they're staring at each other. And all these images here, except for maybe the one crowning with the Hierophant, they're all just two people here. And with the Hierophant, even so, with these people throwing themselves at them, they don't look at them that way. They only look at what's in front of them. They're not impressed. So, you know, maybe you've seen someone try to like on their pictures or send like little heart emojis on their comments or something like that. It's nothing serious. And maybe that's why you've kind of been defensive, but no, it's nothing serious. It's nothing that compares to you, because the chemistry between the two of you is on fire, is on point, is something that can't be matched. And there's no competition when it comes to you. I really do feel that. So don't worry about that. If you felt that energy or someone is coming back in your life, like, leave the past in the past, whoever needs to hear that, because I do think this is going to be a lot stronger. And for some of you too, this is just correlating with the Seven of Cups. The, you know, external emotions, the other emotions that kind of try to interfere, maybe even some sort of old patterns of immaturity that is trying to drive the ego again, but it's only temporary. I really need to say that. It feels very strongly that it's just only for now, but everything's about to change. So thank you so much for joining me here, Libra. If you want to join me for the extended reading, where I'm going to overturn this card and pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection, you can join me on Vimeo, where you open up the description box and find the link to the reading, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Libra, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.